Hello, I'm Tom English, and this lesson in geometry is on triangles. And first I'd like to make sure we understand the classifications of triangles. We classify triangles based on their angles and also their sides. And if we look at the first one here, an acute triangle is simply one where all angles are less than 90 degrees, all acute angles. An obtuse triangle would be one with one angle obtuse. Obviously you can have more than one, or we would have greater than 180 degrees. A right angle, a right triangle is obviously one with one right triangle, or one right angle, and you'll notice that the right angle is always specified by a little square and the angle position. Scalene just means that all three sides are different lengths. An equilateral triangle is just that. All three sides are the same, and sometimes we call that also an equal angular triangle, because with all three sides being the same, that forces all three angles to also be the same, which could be indicated that way. And lastly is the isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle is unique in that two of the three sides are equal, and we usually show it with the sides being upward and the base at the bottom. And with an isosceles triangle you also have the base angles, or the sides, or the angles opposite the equal sides, also equal. So you need to remember those, because you're going to be given problems of finding the angles, finding the sides, and you need to understand those basic truths about the different angles, or triangles rather. Let's use an example here. One of the tried and true rules of triangles is that the three angles always add up to 180 degrees. Okay, it's not less than 180, it's not more than 180, it is always 180 degrees. And so therefore, they might give you a problem like where they show all three angles, but in terms of an unknown, in this case x, and you've got to be smart enough to say, oh, if all three angles are equal to 180, all I need to do is add those 180, set them equal to 180, and solve for x. Let's do that in this case. So it would be x plus x minus 3 plus x plus 6 equal to 180 degrees. Combined like terms, we have 3x minus 3 and a plus 6 would be a plus 3. That's equal to 180. Subtract 3 from both sides. We end up with 3x is equal to 177. 3 goes into 177. 5, 15, 27, 59. Now, one of the mistakes a lot of kids make is that, oh, I found x, and you stop. Well, you have to decide, are they asking you for x, or are they asking you for the angle itself? And in this case we're saying find the measure of the angles. So we can substitute x 59 in for x, so that says this angle is 59 degrees, but this is x plus 6, so that angle is 59 plus 6. That angle would be 65 degrees. And then finally x minus 3, 60 or 59 minus 3 would be 56. Now, most kids will even stop there, and I always challenge you, please check your answer. How would we check to see if we're right? Well, again, if all three angles supposed to total to 180, let's do that. Let's add 65, 56, 59. 5 and 6 is 11, and 9 is 20. Carry the 2. 2 and 6 is 8. And 10 is 180. It does check. We know we got our answers correct. Okay, I mentioned with the isosceles triangle, isosceles means that the two of the three sides are equal. And also, if the two sides are equal, the base angles, the angles opposite those two sides, are also equal. So when we show a triangle with the two hash marks there, that's telling us that those sides are equal to each other. That tells us right away it's an isosceles triangle, and right away you should recognize, oh, that means these base angles are also equal. The question is, if the vertex angle is 48, so that means this angle up here is 48 degrees, how do we find the base angles? Well, again, think of it as they're all totaling 180 degrees. And what is that? Well, it's the 48 plus our unknown, and we have two of those, don't we? So we now have 2x plus 48 is equal to 180. Subtract 48 from both sides, and this becomes 132 is equal to 2x. 2 goes into both sides, and we get x is equal to 66. Again, should we settle with that? No, take the extra step. If one angle is 66, the other base angle is 66, and the third angle is 48, what are those three total to? 6 and 6 are 12, and 8 are 20. Carry the 2. 6, 12, 14, 180. Excellent. Okay, those are the kinds of problems you're going to have with the triangles. So again, the main thing to remember, the three angles in a triangle always sum up to 180 degrees. Thank you.